Tobey Marshall runs a small garage in Mount Kisco, holding his crew together with tight jobs and weekend races. He's skilled, but the garage is drowning financially, and every win barely slows the collapse. Dino Brewster, a rich driver with a polished reputation, steps in with an offer: rebuild a rare Shelby Mustang for a massive payout. Tobey doesn't trust Dino, but the shop needs the money, so he agrees. Inside the garage, the rebuild becomes the only priority, and the Mustang turns into the one asset that could save them. When the car sells for millions, Tobey sees a clean exit from debt. Dino sees a threat to his ego. Dino challenges Tobey and Pete, one of Tobey's closest crew members, to a three-car race using Dino's uncle's Koenigsegg's. This turns the rivalry into something sharper. Speed forces decisions before thought, and Dino uses that edge. During the race, he forces Pete's car into a bridge support, killing him instantly. Dino flees and hides the third Koenigsegg, framing Tobey by making the crash look like Tobey pushed Pete too hard. The police follow the missing evidence, not the truth. Tobey goes to prison while Dino walks free. That moment shifts the conflict from rivalry to survival. 2 years later, Tobey is released with one track in his mind: expose Dino. From this point on, every move he makes is aimed at pulling Dino out of the safe zone he built. The Mustang is still around, and Tobey gains access to it through Julia, the car's broker. She's cautious, but understands Tobey has something to prove and something to correct. The car becomes both proof and bait. They need to cross the entire country under a hard deadline to reach the De Leon, an underground race run by a host named Monarch, a man who treats racing like a courtroom where speed decides the verdict. The cross-country run becomes the pressure chamber. Every mile adds urgency, every corner cuts time, and every cop or bounty hunter Dino sends becomes another obstacle that forces Tobey to think faster than the road. His crew comes back into the mission, coordinating routes from the air and creating diversions on the ground. The road across America turns into a countdown, and the gap between Tobey and Dino shrinks with each mile. Julia holds the Mustang steady. Tobey drives like he's reading each consequence a second before it hits, and the journey becomes the build-up to one final confrontation where skill, timing, and evidence collide. Tobey reaches California and secures a spot in the De Leon. Dino enters the race with a Koenigsegg, the same model used the day Pete died. Its presence exposes the lie he built his freedom on. Monarch launches the race with cops watching both sides. Cars crash, drivers wipe out, and every second strips away the safety Dino thought he owned. Tobey treats this race as the courtroom he's been waiting for. He pushes Dino into mistakes, forces him out of control, and uses the final stretch to execute the move Dino never saw coming. Tobey wins the race. Dino is wrecked off the road, and the hidden Koenigsegg is recovered. The truth surfaces because speed, pressure, and evidence leave no room to hide. Tobey turns himself in for the chase violations, serves a short sentence, and walks out with his name clean. His crew returns. Julia returns. Dino finally pays the cost he ran from. The story proves one thing: running from your choices doesn't erase them. Someone determined enough will close the distance. This is Need for Speed, 2014, laid bare for what it really is.